Greetings, I'm Cross Knights, and this is Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines. And if you don't intend to watch the rest of this video, please just listen to this next part. Before you start playing this game, go to Options, then go to Audio. There's this thing called Environmental Effects. It will be checked if this is the first time you're playing it. Uncheck it. If you have it checked, all of the voices in this game will be totally distorted. And every single video I've ever seen of this game has all the voices distorted because I didn't uncheck it. And that kind of hurts me, because this game has some of the best voice acting I've ever seen in any game. It has some pretty big name talent in it. It has two of the actors from Futurama, namely John DiMaggio, who does Bender and a bunch of other voices, and Phil Lamar, who does Hermes, and he's also done a lot of voice acting for a lot of games. And it's just a shame that you can't hear them properly if you have that checked, so please go and uncheck that, and the game will be much more enjoyable. Anyway, Vampire the Masquerade is a role-playing game, and it's an awesome role-playing game where you play a vampire, and you have to do tests throughout vampire society and make your way as a fledgling vampire, but you'll see that. At the beginning you pick your clan. Let me just show you real quick the different models. I've played through this game 4 times, so I'm going to pick one of the clans that I'm going to pick Bruja, because I haven't been a Bruja before. They're basically the melee fighters. So they're not all that exciting. They don't have some really cool vampire powers, but they can deal a lot of damage through just punching and attacking regularly. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I know a lot of people play Malkavians when they do this, but I wouldn't recommend playing a Malkavian the first time through unless you're not going to play it, because they're insane and all their dialogue options are weird, and it's kind of hard to understand what's going on sometimes. But alright, I shall be Bruja. My name is Busta, because it is. Now, Brujas are all about physical attacks, so they start out with more points to spend in their physical attributes. They start out with no points to spend in their social attributes. And they have 1 in mental, and I'm going to spend this in intelligence, because I'm going to be using the Intimidate skill. Each one of the attributes corresponds to 2 skills. Well, sometimes 1 skill, but they correspond to skills and raise those skills. And then you have points to spend on the skills themselves. I'm going to put 1 in Intimidate again, because that's going to be my social manipulations are going to be done through Intimidation. Now, Persuade is actually better, but there's a Persuasion stat right here. But it just doesn't fit my character. And despite the fact that I might not be as effective, that type of stuff is important to me in role-playing games. Subterfuge. No, I'm not going to be using Seduction. And 1 in Defense, sure, why not? Firearms aren't that great in this game. Through one of my playthroughs, because I played so many times, I did make a firearm character. But she was pretty weak in comparison to some of the others. Look at some lockpicking. Inspection, haggle. Hacking lets you hack into computers, but you can do that for free by finding the passwords. Still, it's convenient, and I'm not going to be using a FAQ to look up the passwords or anything, so. Alright. Research is good, because you can find tomes that give you extra powers. And these are my vampiric abilities. They are completely determined by what clan you pick. So I might as well do some... Now I'll do some potence. This is the first time I've played a character with celerity, so that should be cool. Right, alright. I won't be talking during the intro, because this is the story.
I want to show you something.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as, up to tonight, I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire. Tragic. My apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
Nuts to you, buddy. So that's the basic story. I don't have a sire anymore. I'm on my own. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, so two other things I want to say before I start. One, this game is quite a bit more mature than most of the other games I've played in the past, so if you're younger and don't want to see that stuff, be warned, maybe you don't want to watch this Let's Play. Actually, no. That's it. On with the show. Also, you're about to hear John DiMaggio, who's Bender, so look out for that.
What a scene, man. Hoo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Okay, so this is... If you don't want to see the tutorial, tell them to screw off, basically. And if you just want basic stuff, use 2. I'm going to go through the tutorial, because I haven't played this in about a year, and I don't remember the controls. Plus, there's a little bit of storyline that happens, so... Okay, I could use the help.
Alright. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Drink of what?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Oh, you're gonna love this. Alright, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne. Blood, your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
So, what do I mean,
Alright. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, you bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Alright. Okay, so that little red bar to the left is my blood pool, and that's how I activate different vampire powers, like celerity. Celerity makes me faster and whatnot. Alright, so just gonna run up and... surprise! This not only refills my blood, but it also heals me. So it's important to feed pretty constantly in contact. And if you run out, you won't die, but you have a chance of going into frenzy. And since I'm a Bruja, I have an even better chance of going into frenzy. When that happens, I won't be able to control myself and I'll flip out.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Great. When do I get my cape? Do I get to pick a color?
Alright now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah? Like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm going to live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Got it.
Okay, now. The fuck is this? You get inside here and head upstairs. We'll meet up in a bit. I'm just gonna see
Alright.
what the ruckus is.
Okay, I just tested something real quick. I've had a glitch before where this door wouldn't open. Okay, and he just disappeared. That was weird. So you need this to come up before you can open the door. This game, I love it, but there are a lot of glitches. But I'm in, I'm okay. Spacebar to jump. Actually forgot about that. Forgot you even could jump on this game. Yeah. I thought there was something here. If you have some of the inspection skill, it'll be easier to spot certain items. So let's see here. Onto the boxes. Wow, I'm having trouble getting used to this again. Kept on hitting my head on the beam up there. There, that right there. The sparklies. This one's always sparkly in the tutorial, but if you have inspection up, then more items will be sparkly that won't be. Which is useful if you're not using a tutorial or haven't played the game 4 times.
Stay away from the window. Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. The Sabbat, they're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabbat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
So what's up?
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince.
What's the prince a prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job 1, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Shh, shh. Heads up. Back away.
Now you may notice that that's the executioner that was from the intro. The one that chopped my sire's head off. He's a Nosferatu, by the way. I haven't played as a Nosferatu yet. They're actually pretty interesting, because they don't look all that human.
Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm on it. Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you're done, sweet cheeks, we can move this show along.
He's so powerful, he doesn't even care. Alrighty then. Let's pick this lock. Whew. I'm the palest black man ever. You see my hand? That was creepy. Vampirism will do that.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I knew how to handle myself.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Wait, I still got a list of people from high school. Why not? Oh, me.
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Ah, I get it.
Keep our secret secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
I see.
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little, and you know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean exactly?
You do what you gotta do. theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I'll find it. Alright, so there are different areas. If you're in a safe zone, you gotta be careful because you'll violate the Masquerade, which is the code of secrecy the vampires have. Let's see. Now this is where your hacking skill comes into play. So I don't have the password, and I don't believe that I put any skills in computer. Yeah, it's still at 1, so I don't think I'm going to be able to hack into it. So you can look around for clues. And these clues would be more obviously apparent if you had perception. Light switch. Yeah, that's to turn the light switch off. That doesn't help me. Oh, but wait, there's a paper on the wall. And then you find out the password is Chop Shop. So, let's go to the safe. And you physically have to type in safe. So, Chop Shop. There we go. Unlock. Now the safe is opened. And there's the Chop Shop key.
There we go. Now take that keycard and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Got it. But, sorry, Smiling Jack. It's gonna have to wait till next time. Oh. That's cool. I never noticed that before. If you have the hacking feat, you can just go over here and hack into the computer. How do you do it? It's control? Oh, well, I don't remember. But you can just go into the computer and hack into it. You won't even need to worry about the password. But alright. Next time I will continue to... Jack, that is creepy. You gotta stop doing that. I will continue to escape from the Sabbat, and we'll get out of the tutorial area. I'm Cross Knights. Thanks for watching.